Hello guys, how are you today? My name is CooCoo. On my channel, I tell interesting stories every day. Just subscribe and like the channel to get notified about every new story. Now let's jump into the interesting story I'm going to tell you today. Let's go! David and the Whispering Woods. Once upon a time in a cozy village at the edge of a vast forest, lived a curious boy named David and his playful golden dog, Buddy. David loved exploring, but even more than that, he loved helping others. Every morning he'd wake up early, lace up his boots, and head outside with Buddy trotting beside him, tail wagging like a little golden flag. The forest that surrounded the village was called the Whispering Woods. The trees there were tall and wise, and it was said that if you listened closely, they could tell you stories older than the stars. But no one from the village dared go deep into the woods, except for David. He wasn't afraid of whispers. In fact, he found them comforting, like the woods were trying to talk to him. One day, while playing fetch near the forest's edge, Buddy chased a bouncing pine cone too far and disappeared behind the trees. David ran after him, calling out, "Buddy, come back!" That's when he saw it, a trail of glowing paw prints leading deeper into the forest. They shimmered like stardust and pulsed gently with a soft golden light. David followed the trail, his heart pounding with excitement and a little fear. The further he went, the quieter everything became. Even the birds had stopped singing. Just when he was about to turn back, he heard a tiny, sad whimper. In a small grove wrapped in vines and moss, David found a strange little creature trapped under a fallen branch. It had fur that shimmered like moonlight and eyes that sparkled like crystals. Buddy was already there, barking softly and trying to dig the creature free. "It's okay," David said gently. "We're here to help." With all his strength, David lifted the heavy branch, while Buddy nudged and licked the creature's side. As soon as it was free, the creature glowed so brightly that David had to squint. Then in a soft, musical voice, it spoke, "You have saved me. I am Luma, a guardian of the Whispering Woods. Because of your bravery and kindness, you shall be rewarded." The forest around them shimmered like a dream, and the vines parted to reveal a hidden path. Luma led them through winding trails and over sparkling brooks until they reached a secret clearing where no human had ever stepped. Flowers danced in the breeze, trees hummed softly, and animals gathered as if at a celebration. There, in the heart of the clearing, stood a giant glowing tree. Its bark was silver, and its leaves twinkled like stars. Luma turned to David and Buddy. "This is the heart tree. It listens to the pure-hearted. David, you and your friend are now guardians of the forest. Whenever the woods are in danger, you'll feel it in your heart, and you will know what to do." David's hand glowed briefly as the heart tree touched him with one glowing leaf. Buddy barked joyfully as his collar turned into a shimmering vine with a single glowing acorn charm. From that day on, David and Buddy became legends in the village. No one else could hear the whispers of the woods, but David could. And whenever someone was lost, or an animal was hurt, or a storm had shaken the forest, David and Buddy would quietly slip into the trees and make things right again. And every evening, David would sit by his window, Buddy resting by his side, and they would listen to the soft, secret stories drifting in with the breeze. Because they knew the Whispering Woods were alive and watching over them, just as they watched over it. Did you like my story? If yes, don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, and follow me on YouTube to stay updated with new stories every day. See you soon. Bye-bye.